Hey everyone, good morning. It's another day up here on Mockingbird Hill, and today I am going to be starting some seeds. I have quite a few to start, but I just wanted to show you kind of what my process is and which ones I'm going to go ahead and start. It's March 8th today, so I'm a little late with some of these, but for the most part, it's just kind of get them in and get them going. So it's a pretty easy process, and I'll show you what I've got going on so far. So this is what I use, Jiffy Natural Inorganic Seed Starting Mix. I like to put it in this tote, and then I add some warm water just to kind of help, get the temperature up for the soil, and then mix it all together. And the consistency that I like to use is where if you squeeze it together, it will stay together, but doesn't drip a lot of liquid. So basically, that's a little bit dry, or a little bit wet rather, but see how it will stay together. When I do put these in and get going, I will monitor them for how dry they are, and I always bottom water my seedlings. I find that it helps with damping off, and I have less problems with that. So I always put them in a tray like this, for example, like that, and then I'll just kind of lift up gently and pour some water in the bottom, and that seems to make my seedlings very happy. So let me get set up and I'll just get started. Okay, you can see I use this kind of green tarp material. Basically, it just kind of keeps my work surface a little cleaner, and then I just start filling the trays. These are apart, that's fine. I always like to wear gloves. I don't like getting the dirt under my nails too much. You just kind of put a handful on there and smooth it around. And then I always like to pack it down and add a little bit more. Other people may do it differently, but this is just what works for me. The nice thing about pre-moistening your seed starting mix is that when you're putting your seeds in, you don't have to water them from the top anymore. Well, not anymore, but you don't water them from the top after you just plant them, and it doesn't displace the seeds that way. That also is one other reason why bottom watering is better. And if your soil is pre-moistened, you won't have uneven moisture down in each of these cells. So that'll help. You don't want dry spots. Alright, so to start, I have a couple different varieties of cabbage that I am debating about. What I will probably end up doing, if I can find it, is just doing this one. I got this from Baker's Creek, obviously, and this just looks super fun. So I wanted to try that this year. We don't eat a whole lot of cabbage, but this just looks amazing to me. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plant 6 of these, and then that will be cabbage. It says to sow them 1/4 inch deep. So basically what I like to do is I get a pencil or something like that, and I use it as a dibbler. A dibbler is basically any tool that you use to make a little indentation in your potting mix or seed starting mix, and then cover it over. So we're only going 1/4 inch deep, so I just push down just a little bit, make a little hole, and then it's very easy to cover these over. I'm only going down about as far as the eraser is. It's a little over 1/4 inch, but it'll be fine. And then I always just put in 2 or 3 seeds. These are newer, so I'll just put in 2 to make sure that we get germination. Just put them in. And cover them over. And then to label them, I'm just going to use some of those popsicle sticks that Sophia had been playing with, and that will be fine. So now I'm just going to cover these over. And then these are done. So my plan is to go ahead and just show you each seed packet that I'm working in, and go ahead and get these planted and just kind of speed it up a little bit for you. So that was the giant cabbage. And I always like to put the name on one side and then the date I planted it on the other. Like that. I'm just gonna stick it like that so I can see, and then I'm just gonna basically plant, you know, one little 6-pack of each different kind. I'm not going crazy this year. I just want basically what we can use. So anyway, all right, let's get going. All right, this is what we're using. I'll just lightly sprinkle over everything. One thing I did want to show you is this tray. This tray is essentially indestructible. I will post the link down on my down below the video. I do have an Amazon storefront where if you purchase it through that link, then I would get a small commission. It doesn't raise your price or anything like that, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys, you know, this is a kind of a heavy duty plastic. In starting seeds through the year, one thing that I have realized was that these bottom trays, especially with, you know, handling them a lot, them being outside when you're bringing things in and out to kind of harden them off, they just start to get brittle. They get brittle and they break down, and that's just kind of something that I've always wanted to get something better. So I'll leave the link down below for this, as well as this kind of tarp material. It's been wonderful for my seed starting. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions on how I do things, just let me know and I'd be happy to help you in any way that I can. Have a great day. All right, I just wanted to pop back on here and say that I've got them under their grow lights. They've got their humidity dome on, and we are ready to rock and roll. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.